Well, good morning.
Hello.
Why is today? Because we're in July.
Yeah.
So why is it Shark Awareness Day today? Shouldn't it
I
be
think
like
it's
June
Shark
1st? Oh, is it Shark Week?
I think so.
Okay. Because I just thought, it's good to be aware of sharks, but I'm just like, why are we not warning people at the beginning of the summer instead of at the end of the summer?
Yeah.
So anyway, it's Shark Awareness Day, so be aware.
Yeah.
Look over your shoulder everywhere you go today, because you never know.
At the mall,
I know.
look over your shoulder. You might see a shark.
In your car, be aware. They're out there.
They could just fall from the sky.
Yep. I saw that in a movie one time. Or maybe I dreamed about it. I don't know. But when you said that, I envisioned it. So, it's kind of like, maybe I'm thinking of sharks, but I'm thinking of...
Snakes?
No, not snakes, but geez,
Whale?
cloudy with the chance of meatballs.
So you're thinking of meatballs.
It has nothing to do
instead
with
of
sharks, but it's all these things falling out of the sky. I just saw sharks falling.
Okay.
Have you seen the movie?
A very, very long time ago.
You see all these big hot dog and hamburger and lettuce and tomato, all that stuff falling.
But instead of sharks.
Envision that. That's today. Be aware. But it's sharks instead of food. So be careful out there.
They'll bite you. Has someone ever asked to borrow something of yours and you weren't sure if they would give it back? Did you give it up willingly, hesitantly, or not at all? The little boy in today's Bible passage willingly gave up his lunch to Jesus for him to use to feed others. There was no way that kid's food was enough to feed everyone there, but the boy faithfully served others with what he had and trusted Jesus to use it for good. We can do the same thing by trusting God to use our time, talent, and resources. When we do, we discover that God can use what we have in ways that go far beyond what we can imagine on our own.
After this, Jesus crossed over to the far side of the Sea of Galilee, also known as the Sea of Tiberias. A huge crowd kept following him wherever he went because they saw his miraculous signs as he had healed the sick. Then Jesus climbed a hill and sat down with his disciples around him. It was nearly time for the Jewish Passover celebration. Jesus soon saw a huge crowd of people coming to look for him. Turning to Philip, he asked, "Where can we buy bread to feed all these people?" He was testing Philip, for he already knew what he was going to do. Philip replied, "Even if we worked for months, we wouldn't have enough money to feed them." Then Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, spoke up. "There's a young boy here with 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what good is that with this huge crowd?" "Tell everyone to sit down," Jesus said. So they all sat down on the grassy slopes. The men alone numbered about 5,000. Then Jesus took the loaves, gave thanks to God, and distributed them to the people. Afterwards, he did the same with the fish, and they all ate as much as they wanted. John chapter 6, verse 1 through 11.
Today, pray something like this. God, show me ways that I can serve others today. Open my eyes to see others' needs and help meet them however I can. Then today, look for ways to serve the people around you and trust God to use whatever you give to make a difference.
And don't forget the series memory verse. "The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." John 10:10.